Here we go. This is the Bold and Beautiful review. Hello. Okay, so we're gonna start with Steffy because I got to. Okay, I got to. So she's still at the house, and they're giving her the world. Okay, basically they're like, you know what? Here's your portrait. You're a queen now. Okay, you're the queen. You're the queen of the house, the lady of the house. You're gonna own the house, okay? Eric was just like, you know what? We're gonna skip a generation. We're gonna skip a generation. You can have the house, okay? If you move in with your husband. You can have the house and you can have the product line, and here's a check, because since you're gonna be the face of your, you know, your cosmetic line, you're gonna be receiving checks, and Farcer Creations is gonna pay you basically. I was just like, I have so many issues with that. Okay, first of all, you guys already know how I feel about Eric, Quinn, and Wyatt. I feel like they're buying Steffy, and to be quite honest, I feel like Wyatt is doing wrong, okay? Like, you're not here trying to seduce your woman to make her fall back in love with you. You are just giving her stuff so she can come back. You're not making sure she loves you. So I'm just a bit confused, because I was thinking the point of being married to someone or staying married to someone is to love them and that they love you back. So why what was that? Okay, and I feel like he should be like trying to, I don't know, do things that makes Steffy want to be with him, not just like, okay, I'm gonna give you the world, I'm gonna make you pop on social media, I'm gonna make sure that I work on my mom, who will work on Eric, to give you $1 million a year, to give you a CEO position. Like, how about, you know what, baby girl, we're gonna go to dinner. I'm gonna set at the table, I'm gonna cook for you, I'm gonna do something special for you, or we're gonna talk about our memories, okay, when we got married and the things that we did, and like special moments. Because I remember when Liam was not with Steffy and he was like begging Steffy to come back to him, he was not trying to get Steffy a job, he was not trying to give her money or make her, you know, he was not doing none of that. He was just like, baby girl, I love you, you love me. Remember our love. Do you remember our first wedding? Do you remember the second one? Okay, do you remember? Do you remember when we went to Aspen and that we sang a song? Okay, do you remember when we played volleyball? Do you, like, they have moments. With Wyatt and Steffy, I just don't see it. And I've read a couple of comments, and they were saying like, I don't care about Liam and Steffy because I read the spoilers, I know, or I read or I saw an interview and the writer said that Steffy and Liam were gonna break up. And I was just like, I don't really care about that stuff, because I don't even care that the actors or the actress or the writers are saying, well, Wyatt is the one for Steffy. I care about what I see. If you are not making me see this, I cannot help you, okay? I'm gonna judge, like, I mean, I gotta see it. If you don't show me that, this is not what I'm gonna believe. You can do whatever you want, but you gotta make me see it, okay? That's not what I see. When I look at Steffy, she looks at Wyatt with pity, with like lots of guilt. She feels bad. She's feeling the pressure. I don't see love. I don't see I want to be with you. I don't see, I'm torn. I'm not too sure if I want to be with you or if I want to be with Liam. I don't see that at all. Okay, and I don't feel the love. And she's never once been like, I miss you, Wyatt, I really want to be with you, or done excuses like, you don't really, like, we could have been together, it could have worked. I don't see the desperation in her voice, in her eyes. I don't see none of that. So I don't really get it. But anyways, They offered her the world. They offered her the product line. And seriously, this is really funny to me, okay? You have to offer this woman the CEO position, $1 million a year, her family home, a portrait. In order, wait, I forgot. You have to make her pop on social media. You have to give her a cosmetic line in order for her to think of staying with you. Ain't that too much? Okay? She does not love you, or like there's no way the writers can make me feel like Steffy actually has something with that man. Like they're gonna have to work on it, okay? Because what I see is Steffy really wants her Liam. That's it. Anyway, so Steffy said, you know what, guys? Thank you very much, but it's a no. And they were all like, I think that Steffy should have gone harder. She should have been like, you know what, guys? I love Liam. I want to be with Liam. I am no longer in love with Wyatt. It's over and done with. She should have said that. Because Wyatt is still going to try. Quinn is still going to try. Eric, of course, is still going to try. Because if Quinn is trying, he's part of it. Okay? So, I just... What are you doing, Steffy? You're not being clear enough. You need to be hard, okay? And one more thing about this. I've said it many times. I'm disgusted with Eric. But what he doesn't understand is, while he's talking about family, how family is important to him, he's destroying that family, okay? Because when you give one person everything and you leave behind the other ones, they're going to resent that person that you're giving everything to. Okay? So Steffy is gonna be the villain. Everybody's gonna hate her. Cause like he needs to think about his family. If he's saying he doesn't care about his family, he doesn't, like when he dies, he doesn't care if they are united or not, fine. But I need him to stop crying at Thanksgiving when nobody wants to show up. He needs to stop with Christmas, okay? Stop being upset when people don't want to come to your stuff, okay? If you don't care. Because what you're doing is making sure that Rick is mad at Steffy. Ridge is mad at Steffy. Everybody in your family is going to look at Steffy and be like, bitch. They're going to look at her and they're not going to see that she's talented and that she deserves it. They're going to look at her like, bitch, what? Why do you get everything? Okay? Your CEO, I've been working my butt off for 20 years, 30 years, okay? I've helped build that company. You were a baby when I was doing all of that shit, okay? Excuse me? How come you CEO? And not only that, you just started, okay? This is your first time and you get $1 million a year. When I started, I didn't get that, okay? I didn't get that. Why are you getting that? Oh, now you having my family home, okay? I grew up in that house. How dare you? Okay, no. I can skip a generation, Eric. What? What are you talking about? You can skip a generation. This is a family home and you're talking about, you know what, dividing this, and I mean, you perfect, Steffy, for this whole thing. No, and you earned it and all the... And Steffy said that a lot of people have worked so hard. They work so hard for this and they never get that. And I get it like that. Come on. Come on. This is so obvious they're using her. I just can't. Anyway, so she said no. Wyatt started being teary-eyed, like he wants to cry. I'm like, boo-boo, you do. Like, he needs to be broken down. He needs to be on his knees so he can get back up and understand he needs to move on, okay? But he was crying. He was just like, you know what? You need to think about this, okay? Think about the product line. It was not a bribe. Even if you don't want to come back to me, you can still have that. I was like, thank you for clarifying this, okay? Because we didn't know. It was not clear enough. So she left. She went straight to Liam. Liam, while she was being bribed, was at Ridge's office. Well, not Ridge's office, but the random office that everybody used. And what I found funny about Liam is that he's always wearing a suit, but he's always at Forrester Creations, a place that he does not work at. Okay, he doesn't work at Forrester Creations, but he's always there, and he's always wearing a suit, and he's never at his job. So, and he's never talking about Spencer Publications. I find it so weird, and I'm kind of concerned that Bill is not thinking about, you know, participating in this whole thing, because you're seeing that Quinn is trying to, you know, get things going. How come Bill is not interested? Well, you know, it's kind of like difficult for him, because like his 2 sons are involved, so I kind of understand. But he's just, it's like it seems like he doesn't care about this. Like the only thing he cares about is Brooke, and Brooke is about to go to Italy, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be following her. We already know. And I'm wondering, are we going to see Hope? Is Hope coming back? Because they mentioned her a lot. Okay, so it might be a surprise. Hope is gonna come back to LA and screw things for Liam and Steffy. Maybe that could be a nice surprise. Anyways, I don't know, but I don't even want her back. I don't like her, but it could be interesting. Okay, but anyways, so what was I saying? Ooh, I talked so much. Yes, Liam and Rich. So of course they're talking the same conversation. We're gonna see them talk some more. Okay, we're gonna see a lot of scenes of them together talking about the same thing. But what was interesting with that conversation was it was the end. Okay, when Ridge was like, boo boo, I remember there was a time where Quinn liked you. Actually, she loved you. She was crazy in love with your ass. Maybe you could use that in your advantage, like you could do something. Liam looked like, oh my god, I cannot, like I cannot. And Rich was like, oh, too soon for that. Liam was like, too soon, I gotta go, I cannot. Ooh. So while he's about to leave, he's like, but Rich, you need to be careful, okay? And Rich was like, baby, I'm a big boy. And Liam said, but Quinn eats the big boys, okay? She eats them for breakfast. And Rich, like, kind of, it looked like he loved the challenge. He was just like, that's my baby. We gonna see if she can do what she did to Liam. We gonna see if she can do it to me. What she's doing to my dad, we'll see. We'll see if she can do it to me. This is the challenge. I can't wait. Like, he's so excited. He's playing with fire. That boy is playing with fire. So Liam went home. I guess he was cooking or something, and then Steffy came in, and she was like, oh my god, they want me to move in. And Liam was just like, but don't you realize that your grandfather is playing you and he has lost his voice? Okay, this is Quinn speaking for him. Like, god damn. And Steffy's just like, no, my grandfather lost his family and he's trying to rebuild it, and because I'm the only one he got left. I'm just like, okay, so Rick, oh, they don't count because they betrayed him. But I'm sorry, girl, but you were part of that crew, okay? And what's even funnier is that I believe that Rick was a follower. So he was not making decisions, he was following. And to be quite honest, Steffy, you were kind of in charge, okay? Especially when it came to the kicking Quinn out of the house and everything, because you're the one who figured it out. Oh my god, granddaddy did not sign the marriage certificate, so we can't. Ooh. You call your daddy, you like, daddy, come, because I found something, okay? We can do something now. So you were part of this. You were very involved, and you were one of the leaders. So it's quite unfair that everyone, well, not everyone, but Eric is blaming Ridge and decides to erase his whole entire family and only keeps you when you were in it, okay? You were part of it. And I guess maybe why he's feeling like he needs to give you a chance is because he needs you with Wyatt. But also you're crying a lot and you feel bad. But Rich, he did the shit, okay? He did it, so he's not apologizing for it, okay? This is one thing I do love with Rich. He's not gonna be like, oh my god, we should have done this, it was wrong, we should have, and he's like, yeah, I did this, okay? I did this because X, Y, and Z. That's it. I am not apologizing. No, I did not want my daddy to be sick, to be in the hospital, to, you know, I don't want him to die. But I did what I did because of certain things, okay? I did not decide to do this just because. I thought about it and I did it. Don't regret it. That's it. Or I do regret it, but it is what it is. Let's move on. Okay, that's what I love about him. Steffy started crying. Yeah, I feel bad. She's playing the victim, and I just don't like this one bit. I don't like that she's not trying to fight. She's not trying to play the game. She's not having an angle. She's not doing anything. She's just letting them use her, abuse her, manipulate her without saying a word. And she's even excusing them. She's thanking Quinn in a way, I know that you gave me this opportunity. I'm like, oh bitch, you being played. Oh my, Steffy girl, what happened to you? What happened? Explain it to me. Anyways, Liam sees everything. He's like, I know what's going on and you are letting it happen, so I don't understand why. And she's like, you know what, they offered me all of this and I said no. So they started kissing and they moved to the bed. And I love the way Liam talked to her, because that's what Steffy needs, okay? You can't go rah, rah, rah with her. You have to go nice. And Liam was explaining to her, listen, your grandfather loves you, but he cannot say no to his wife. He doesn't know how to do that. And your husband, okay, your current husband, soon to be ex-husband, he's desperate, okay? I've been in that place, okay? I've been at that place. I know how he's feeling, okay? So he's desperate. He's gonna be trying to do things and he's gonna be listening to his mom, okay? There's no way out of this, and you moving out and saying no to the product line is like mixed, like they don't understand. Like, you're saying yes, you're saying no, like it's like you mixed up. You don't know what you want, what you're doing. So it makes them feel like there's still hope, okay? You gotta be careful. And I love the way he talked to Steffy. But what I'm starting to wonder is, everybody's thinking about Ridge, how he's about, like he's playing with fire and he's probably gonna get the stick, okay? Once everybody finds out that he's about to get, what's her name? Quinn to bed, okay? He might not just be the only one who gets the stick, because Liam knew, okay? Liam knew about certain things, okay? Actually, the whole thing, okay? He's part of it. He's in it, and he's not telling Steffy about it. So if Steffy finds out later on that he had a secret, or if something happens to Eric, he finds Quinn and Ridge in bed, and then Eric has a heart attack, all of a sudden Steffy's gonna be mad at who? Her daddy, but at Liam, okay? You are my boyfriend, you lie to me, you don't respect me, you don't trust me, I don't know if I can be with you. And this is when Wyatt's gonna, I'm gonna get my woman back, I'm gonna get my woman, I'm gonna get her back, yeah, I'm gonna get her back, that's what's gonna happen. And I love how Ridge is playing with fire and asking, like he's making sure that Brooke knows about it. Like, I'm about to do something, okay? I ain't telling you what, but you know what's up. But Brooke doesn't know that she doesn't know shit, okay? She feels like she's in it, but she doesn't know. And I'm like, girl, you need to be more curious. You need to be asking more questions. And I'm not too sure why you're trusting that man. You know, Ridge, okay? So why is he not telling you? Is it illegal? I would be like curious, but at the same time I understand why she's not asking questions, because she's like, I might not want to know, okay? I might not want to know, because if this is illegal, and then I want to be able to tell Eric I didn't know about nothing, okay? This is not my fault, don't be mad at me. But she's gonna regret it, because Ridge is planning to get Quinn in bed. And another thing is, Ridge has asked Eric permission to seduce Quinn, but Eric didn't get it. But that's what he did. He was asking permission when he was like, when Ridge said, you know what, do you want the sacrifice to be me? I'm gonna show you the proof. I can show you that your wife ain't that faithful, and she ain't the one. I can show you. And when Eric said yes, he kind of gave Rich permission to screw him over. And I was like, Rich, beautifully done, baby, beautifully done. Because then he's gonna be like, I told you, okay, I already told you what I was gonna do. And plus, if she was your wife, she loved you that much, she would have been with you and been faithful. She wouldn't be in my bed. You can't be mad at me, father. Okay, this is gonna be all messed up. Seriously, I feel like even though Rich is saying I'm not gonna cross the line, Quinn is gonna be the one crossing the line. You kind of have to cross the line with her. Okay, a kiss is not gonna cut it, because Eric can forgive it, but Rich being in bed, like hitting it, like ooh, hitting it, like this is like ooh. Eric can't forgive that, especially when I feel like Eric is still mad at Rich for what Rich did to him and in his relationship with Brooke. I'm just like, you can't be mad at that, because baby, you're the one who was stupid enough to leave your wife and your kids, your home, for a younger woman, a 20-year-old, when you were like what, 40 at the time. Okay, you got stupid. You knew she was in love with Rich. Okay, she took all your money, and you were just the dumb one. I'm sorry, you were stupid. You cannot blame, like, why are you blaming Rich? Okay, why are you blaming Rich? Okay, you're the stupid one. You wanted a young chick, and you left what you had at home. Okay, that's on you, boo boo. Okay, you can be mad all you want, and guess what? Bridget and Brooke are still together. And I don't like the way Eric judged Brooke. There was one time when Quinn was announcing to Eric that Brooke is getting married to Bill, and Eric was just like, Brooke loves getting married. I was just like, boo boo, how many times have you gotten married? Okay, like, don't shade the girl. Okay, I find it's really funny when it's a woman, it's like ugh, but when the guy does it, it's like it's normal. Yeah, right. Oh, okay, because sorry, you are in your 70s getting married. Okay, you just got married and you're in your 70s, so you don't get to judge Brooke Logan for getting married to the love of her life. At least she knows the man. Okay, you didn't know Quinn. Okay, 3 months after, like, hitting it on the regular, you're like, hey, it's good, it's good, I'm gonna put a ring on it. Putting your estate in danger. Okay, putting the house, all your properties, the business in danger, your family in danger, physically, emotionally, and everything in danger, just because what's between her legs is that good. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You don't get to speak. And you, I just oh, Eric is just, I cannot with Eric. Eric telling the tattoo guy, the tattoo remover guy, to go and just don't come back. Oh, Steffi is busy. First of all, I'm really wondering, like, did Steffi figure that out? Like, she needs to figure that one out. She needs to find out that her granddaddy did that, because if I was a tattoo remover, dude, I would have been like, I'm charging you. Okay, I know you did not get your session, okay, but I actually spent my gas money, that was my energy, that's my time. You're gonna have to pay for me walking to that office and having to go back home or go back to my place of business because you were not available. I need to be getting dollars. Okay, I'm gonna need some dollars, because I could have scheduled somebody else, but no. Okay, you didn't even call me to tell me that, hey, by the way, I'm busy. Okay, and there's another issue with that. I feel like the guy, I don't understand why he went to that office instead of going to the CEO office, where he has been meeting Steffi for the past, like, I don't know, like the last sessions were at the CEO office, not at this random office. So why are you going there, and why are you not calling your client saying, hey, what's up? Are we still, no, is it yes or no? Like, what am I supposed to do? By the way, it's $50. Okay. I'm charging you, unless you're gonna make some publicity for me and saying, like, I'm a good, you know, do some publicity. Nothing free here. Okay, so anyways, I'm talking too much, but all I had to say is that Eric is just doing too much, and I can't wait for Quinn and Eric to be stopped, and I'm looking forward to Rich working his magic. Okay, I'm not a lover. He was in bed with Brooke, and he was like, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm like, baby, you both. Okay, you are both. Okay, you know how to fight dirty, but you know how to hit it. Cause I'm looking at Brooke, and she's always happy. After a bad session, woo, this girl is like, she's feeling good. Okay. And also about Ridge and Brooke, I'm so tired of RJ talking about Brooke. Mommy, are you gonna be getting married to daddy? Like, it needs to happen. Like, mommy, daddy, you're living in sin with my mommy. Like, it ain't right. Like, you need to marry. Like, why are you so involved? Boy, do something else. I need him to, like, they need to do something with our boy, because we cannot keep on hearing him talk about the same thing over and over again. Mommy, mommy, mommy. And like, when are you thinking about your mommy, boy? Because seriously, I think he wants his parents together, and he's not thinking about his mom 1 second. Like, he's saying that, mommy, I want the best for you, but no, he wants the best for himself. Because clearly I don't see Brooke being happy with Ridge. If Ridge is gonna be like playing, you know, playing Quinn like that, hey, not happening. And Bill is still working on Brooke. Okay, he's not giving up. And your daddy ain't working. Okay, he ain't doing shit right. Like, when you telling a woman, oh wait, I need somebody else to get divorced before. What do you mean? Before we get married, these two need to get a divorce? And I love that baby Ridge Jr., RJ, is saying, well, mommy, we cannot wait for that to happen, because granddaddy is gonna die. Okay, and Quinn is gonna still be alive, and she's gonna be at the house. She's gonna own that house. This is, I mean, this is the point of a sugar daddy, sugar baby relationship. I was like, boy, you talking to your mommy? Yes, you're right, but you talking to your mommy. Okay, like, you need to calm, like, that mouth. Woo. Woo. But he was right. He's talking about statistics saying that women outlive men, and that's true. But mainly, Eric is way older than Quinn, so it's not too hard to think that she's gonna outlive him. Okay, it's not gonna be too difficult. And everything, like, she's married to him, and she has power of attorney. So I'm just like, clearly she's gonna be the one owning shit, and this is it. Anyways, guys, whew, that was the review. I hope you liked it. Okay, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Like me on Facebook, it's Soiree on Rose. On Twitter, it's Soiree on Rose. The website is soireeonrose.com. Bye bye, guys.